Welcome back to the Librarian. Tidy up the Arcane Library. This run, we are literally just doing a chaos run, meaning all the books in my hands I'm just going to randomly put on a shelf. We are not going to finish... Wow. We are not going to finish any bookshelves with the same book series. It's all going to be very random. Yep. It's very chaotic. It's very well worth it. I'm really curious how long it's actually going to take us to finish this one. Because apparently there is a time thing if you can finish it under 3 hours, but I'm wondering, someone did say that it wouldn't work if you try to do the chaos mode in under 3 hours, that it won't get you that achievement, which is kind of sad and upsetting, but that's okay. But any hoodles, we have so many books. Oh, it does count. Okay, I was like, does it tell you how many books we've put away? This is going to be insane. I mean, I could... Oh no, I couldn't. I was like, I could technically get this ability, but I can't get abilities without, completing a row, and I'm trying not to complete a row. Oops. There was another game recently that I was looking at that was basically this, but instead of books, it was something else. And I was like, is this gonna be the genre of games that we're gonna be playing? Just a bunch of, I'm gonna put this away. It's like tidy up something something. Imagine walking into a library that has all of its books in absolutely random positions. You got volume 3 of this one series that you were so excited to read, but you just can't find volume 4. There's no order, no rhyme or reason to where a book is. You just have to hope and pray you'll find it. I feel like that would just be a free library at that point. Like, if you have to put in the effort to find the book that you want, then just get it for free. I'm getting almost that down. Pretty proud of myself on that. Nice. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. What was the last book you've ever read? Mine was manga. And it was like... The Perks of Being an S-Class Hero. I think that's what it was called. I don't think I even finished the book yet. I think I am still progressing through that book. But basically, in all the manga that I ever read, it's always the same genre. It's like an isekai, usually female, protagonist. You know, she dies in real life and then she gets put in this book or a video game or whatever. And then she's gotta, like, romance a guy, and I love the romance. I love it. And it's usually like a duke or a prince or something. I really like fantasy romance mangas. If you ever have any, like, if you ever read that kind of stuff and you have any recommendations, please, for the love of goodness, tell me. I don't have an addiction, but, like, I would like to read more books of that variety. In fact, if you check out my throne, link if you do, exclamation point throne, it is mostly manga, because that's all I really need in my life. Just don't buy the dish rack or the clothing rack, because I just bought that last week. You know, streamers usually put on their throne, like, stuff that would help them towards streaming better. I'm over here like, hey, could you help me do my dishes? And my laundry? It would help me stream better. You don't actually get to see it. I have currently been reading Interview with the Vampire and Dungeon Meshi? Apothecary Diaries? I have heard of that one. The Apothecary, anyway. I'll have to look into it more. This is very exciting. It almost makes me want to, like, take the books that have, like, a bunch of 10s and just be like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 6, 8, 4, like, just have a row of dedicated to volumes that are all 10s. That'd be... I could see myself spending a lot of time on this game. It's just a matter of, is it really worth streaming it or not? That's always my question to myself, is like, is anybody actually going to like watching this as a stream or a VOD? I mean, most of my VODs, no one ever watches. Every once in a while, a VOD will get, like, I don't know, 20 views, and I'm like, what? What? What's going on? But most of the time my VODs is literally just me. Which is fine. My VODs are there more as a what do you call it? Archive than for anyone's actual enjoyment, I think. I do edit them down a little, just so it's not, like, bleh to watch, and you're, like, just basically watching a VOD of a stream. Like, I cut out the intro and any ad breaks that I walk away and take a bathroom break. Because if it's just quiet and you're looking at one single screen, I just cut it out as much as possible. There's one thing on my throne that's so expensive, and I feel so bad about it sometimes. Alas, GoPros are expensive. You gotta get a sponsorship, or maybe use code Markiplier. He just got his sponsorship. Dungeon Meshi is peak. It's also an animated series if you want to get the vibe. Oh, okay. My other thing is I have a really hard time with manga that isn't colored. Like, if it's black and white manga, which unfortunately is a lot, I can't get myself into it. It's like too hard to look at, I think. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I feel real bad about it though, because I'm like, oh, people work so hard to get this manga out there, and I just can't read it because it's in black and white. So, I have a very niche genre that I absolutely like, and you can always tell that it's that genre because they always look the same from the outside. It's always super flowery and very fantasy and yeah. Trying to get... Oh, I forgot I can jump so high. I'm trying to get all the ones in the middle so it's not, like, that much of a run back and forth. I mean, eventually I'll get over here and I'll have to use all those books too, but... I feel like these books are gonna empty out too fast and there's so many shelves in the back here. I wonder if you do the chaos run a few times, that it will count the, because right now I'm doing this chaos run of just no books are organized correctly. And then there's the finish under 3 hours, and then there's don't use any power-ups, which has gotta be insane. I mean, doable, but a lot of time. And I wonder if you do this over and over, would it get you all 3? Because, again, someone said that you can't get all the achievements in one go, which I think the game also did say that too. But this one's 16 minutes in. I'm in the library 2 to 3 times a week, but rarely ever read a book. That's okay. Are ya winning, son? Hi, Keith. Also, Callow Monkey, welcome in for the first time. Nice to have you here. Oh, there we go. I'm winning so good, Dad. You'd be so proud of me. Is that a nope for not being proud of me? Oh, yeah. My index finger on my left hand is going to have quite a workout. So many books. I do wonder, just taking books from the bottom, can it fill the bottom, or do I have to take a lot of books upstairs in order to fill the upstairs? I'm Dad! Hi, Dad! Father, help! That's another thing I want to get in my streams is, sound alerts that people can use, like, channel points in order for a sound to go off. Something that's like more, I don't know, specialized to this channel would be cool, but Anything else would also be cool. I'm proud, but I'm not dad. That's good. That's great. Good for you. I would have chatted sooner, but I'm addicted to nanograms. That's a-okay. Honestly, perfect. No, that's perfect. I would love to be in the background of your nanograms. I love that the nanograms are there. I used to do nanograms every day. And then, you know, you'd fall out of it for a little while, and then you get back into it like a year later. I'm your dad. Boogie woogie woogie. Am I crazy, or were you going to stream at 5:30? It was originally... No, okay, so the stream time was 5. It's usually 5:30. But I was changing this week to be at 5 o'clock. And then I wasn't feeling all that great on Monday, so I was like, I'm gonna stream on Wednesday at 5 instead. And then... I don't know, I got home early. I got home at 2. Because I go into work at 6 a.m. So I get off at 2, and I'm like, well, what do I do for the next few hours before stream? And then I was like, you know, I could just stream right now. I could just press that live button. Because I literally had everything ready on Monday. I was sitting here, I had Streamlabs open, I had VTube Studio open, I had Mix It Up open, I had, sorry, I'm talking with my hands. I had the game open, I had Chrome open, everything was ready. I had the title already, everything was good and ready, and I was sitting here waiting for like a half an hour to press the live button, and I started to fall asleep at my desk, and I had been falling asleep at work. Like over and over, and I texted Bach, and I'm not feeling all that great. Do I have to stream, do you think? And he was like, take care of yourself first. And I was immediately like, alright, shut down. And I hit the shutdown button, and I walked to my bed, and I went to sleep. I did make a tiny announcement, but I didn't like at everyone. I just basically put it in the schedule thing, and I said, hey, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm gonna move it to Wednesday. And then this morning I said I might start early. Because even Wilby, he asked in the chat, he was like, when are you gonna stream? And I was like, literally scroll up, but it's fine, I'll just say it again. It was like 2 messages above his. It was really funny, but it's fine. You didn't even personally text me? I did, I said I missed you. Doesn't that tell you when I'm streaming? Does that not tell you when I'm streaming? Oh yeah, my bad. What should I do for dinner tonight? We're trying not to go out and eat, so basically all I have at the house right now is frozen pizza, which I could add vegetables to, which I wouldn't mind. What else do I have? I don't think I have anything for spaghetti. Well, I have leftover spaghetti already, but that's at work for lunches. I could do mac and cheese and hot dogs. Oh gosh, today was such a good day at work. It was, there was a little picnic at work that lasted 2 hours where everyone got to have burgers and, like, people brought in food and there was chalk and an art corner and you could do, what's it called? What's it called? When you fold paper, origami. There was an origami station, there was a photo contest, there was a 50-50 raffle. It was a good time at work today. I literally worked from 6 a.m. to 2, or 6 a.m. to 12, and then it was just picnic after that, which was absolutely fantastic. I don't think I've ever eaten so much and then didn't feel full. I didn't feel hungry, so I didn't eat more, but I still felt like I totally could eat more. And I told myself no. I was like, It was technically also red meat, which I haven't had in a while, and I know when you don't have red meat for a very long time and then suddenly you have red meat, it can make your stomach kind of feel a little bleh. So I was like, I'm not gonna push it. I'm just gonna prepare myself for the bleh. And so far, no bleh. No bleh. My parents used to make macaroni and cheese with hot dogs and green beans. We called it kid casserole. Interesting. I'd maybe put the green beans on the side, but definitely not inside the mac and cheese and hot dogs. I feel like that would ruin it, because green beans tend to have, like, a very strong taste to them. Because sometimes well, my mom used to put green beans into a stew that I make. So it's called beef stew, and it's like potatoes, beef, carrots, gravy. You'll see a Dinty Moore can. That's basically what I get. Except I add a few things to it, like corn. And my mom used to not add corn, she used to add green beans. And I felt like it ruined the dish because it was so strong compared to everything else. That sounds like a crime. Those are kind of green beans, but a little bit more subtle. Apparently I have such a special car that, I was told today that, the higher-ups had a meeting and they were talking about my car at the meeting. Because it's very bold, very out there. Not subtle at all. And I was like, no, that's cool. I don't mind that. I feel noticed. That's great. Oh my god, today I felt noticed by there's, he is the director of where I work. And, I had said something as like an idea, as like a passing joke, but a good idea. And he looked at me. That's a great idea. Oh my god, you're hired. And I was like, ah. He like really liked my idea about just like a stupid video that we could do for social media. And he like really loved the idea. Oh, bye, Luca. Have a good time. It's thrifting for a party time. Heck yeah. And he really liked the idea, and I was like, wow, I feel really seen by the director right now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because some of my coworkers don't exactly like the director. And I don't seem to have a problem with him. Currently, anyway. Everyone has a job to do, and I think he's doing his job pretty well. Plus, personally, He hasn't felt like a weird guy. He feels like a normal guy. Kinda dorky, and we all are. Suddenly culinary channel. Yeah, well, I mean, we are based on beans, so it kind of just comes with the territory, I think. This game is hurting me. Is it because it's chaos and it's not organized? I mean, technically, you could organize it the way that it should be. You just gotta get the game yourself. Sponsored by Arcane Library. No. Yes, and you left an open spot in the top shelf and a few where? Where? Oh, there. Where? Other than that one. I mean, you gotta oh, I left 2 shelves open. Holy smokes! You didn't tell me that. Two whole shelves open. That's impressive, I think. That impresses me a lot. If I'm gonna be honest. What do we got? We got 31 minutes and 12 seconds. Honestly, it might take a long time. To do this. I'm already half an hour in and I haven't finished the bottom, so we might be here a while. Oh, I didn't finish that shelf either. This is great. This is so good. I don't know who wouldn't want to come to this library. I think I missed a... Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Everything's fine. Hey, Keith and Bay, what are you guys doing? You guys hanging out? You guys do anything fun, like checkers? We have a game of checkers at work. And, you basically just do your moves whenever you're passing by. And someone does not know how to play checkers. They don't do it diagonally. They keep trying to go forward. And so then I grab the piece and I put it back. Yeah, I think I might have to bring some books upstairs. It feels like there's a lot more books downstairs than there are upstairs. I only need 30 more books here? Yeah, this is definitely more than 30 books. That sounds fun. Moving it forward so someone has to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I love them for it. Oh my god, they're so great. Alright, that's the whole downstairs. Without grabbing any books from down here, I want to see if I can... just by grabbing the books that are here on the top. How many shelves get filled? Although it would probably be useful if I took these books and I walked all the way over here. Because I cannot help but imagine that I will start taking those books all the way over there and running them all the way over here. I feel like I just need like a clicker. Like an auto clicker. Because I can't hold down E, I have to constantly hit E. Miss Fashion. That's a name. I like that. Oh gosh, that's gonna be stuck in my head forever. This is so much chaos. I love it. Nice. Oops. I forget you have to look at it like so head on so that you can actually see the green. Or you just spam and hope. There's a software that can make like a clicker script. That's true, but I'm already so committed to this. I'm just getting a nice workout in my forearm. We're at 37 minutes, 12 seconds. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of a stretch. Oh. So fast. I'm going so fast. I kind of want to read the letter at the beginning again to see if it tells us to organize things or not. Morning Snow! Hey! Hey, Sweet Bean. I'm lurking, but I just wanted to say hi. Look at you go! Thank you! It's Chaos Day today. We're going chaos. Ta-da! Yeah. It's actually making it... Like, I know it isn't super satisfying because it's all... like mixed up books, but it is still satisfying to see all the books not on the ground. You know? I'm gonna have to take some books from over here. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more books on the ground floor that need to come upstairs. Which honestly, if I jump down and jump back up, it might be okay. But I still want to see the upstairs books and see how many shelves it fills upstairs. I don't know if I should count the stairs as upstairs or just the top stair as upstairs. This just feels fun too. Just taking random books. There's so many different ways I would love to organize all these books. Just like all the volume 7s over here. It's really sounding pretty appetizing. I don't know. I can't wait until I'm like holding books and I'm literally like, where does this go? Where is there an empty spot? This is your main chance to do that since it's an unsorted run. Yeah, I could. I'm also just trying to see how fast I can do an unsorted run. I also do believe that this might be the last time I will stream this game. I personally might play it on my own time to do like the longer achievements. I just don't want to subject people to like 40 hours of book sorting. Like the biggest shelf. This was the romance shelf. I'm really getting this workout in my finger. Holy smokes. That's a shame. I like watching slow... the slow, no magic runs. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I'd run it on Discord or something. I feel like that'd be a long time on stream. I feel like it would be so boring. Which is fair. I'm pretty boring already. I can't say I'm not. Oh, I think it's good background game to chat to, but you have regulars, I appreciate that. That's true. Sometimes I run out of things to talk about, though. Especially if there's not much. Like, if we're going on to 40 hours of this game, it's just me talking about something. I'm like, what do I talk about? I'm running out of options of what... I'm not very exciting. Am I supposed to be exciting? Should I try harder to be more exciting? Getting there. Oops. There we go. There's an Eowyn. Hey, Eowyn. Hey, Eowyn.
Hello!
Hi! You like the chaos that's happening here?
That's a nice chill game.
It's also chaotic.
Is it?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, you're not sorting them at all?
No, not even a little.
No!
Yeah.
What?
Because it's an achievement.
To not sort them?
Yeah.
Ah! Also, hey, chat.
Chat, say hi to Erwin. E-W-I-N, Erwin.
Also, I have a confession to make.
You lost your super suit.
Honey, where's my super suit? Well.
Where?
You're doing great.
I can't remember.
You're doing so good.
I can't remember how it goes.
The wife's lines are a lot harder to keep track of. She essentially berates him for endangering her dinner party.
Yeah, I do remember that part.
Yep.
Like, the world's in danger.
My dinner's in danger.
Okay, what were you supposed to... Yeah.
So, back when I set up the hydroponic setup...
Yeah.
I had the instructions taped to the top. And then I came in one day and I asked where they went. And my coworker's like, oh, I just tucked them underneath where they'd be safe.
So they're like sopping wet?
They're not wet, but
Just
they
dirty?
at one point got wet, or I don't know, somehow the soup of when I would transplant seedlings next to it has permeated. So it looks like that cool thing where you like rub coffee on paper and bake it in the oven to make really cool like scrolls and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I mean, you can still read it.
By accident.
No, you can read it still, so it's fine.
Yeah, but sorry.
It's a scroll now.
She said I put it somewhere safe, and I took her at her word.
Yeah, it was super safe. It was just
So when I finished cleaning up under the setup, I was like, "Oh, that's where this has been."
I mean, yeah, if you happen to like want to hide a body, the safest place is a bog.
No, according to oh shoot, I'm gonna forget his name. Who's the Dendro Fox guy, Ranger? Who's with Sino?
I can't remember his name.
No. Anyway, if you bury your dead bodies and plant endangered species on top of them, no one will be able to dig under them to look.
Oh, yeah, see? Oh, hi, Build.
Build is here.
Build is here.
I built for Build once.
Yeah.
And then it all disappeared.
Yeah. That's a lot of books. Only 3,072 books. Not that many. No, it's a lot of books.
So,
What's up? What?
I'm gonna go paint.
Yeah, enjoy.
I don't think I'm gonna paint the counter, but I'm gonna at least paint the turnstile.
Yeah, do it. Around.
I'm just gonna put it with the hydroponic right now.
That's perfect. How is Build doing? What is Build doing? Why is Build doing? When? Oh, I missed a whole couple shelves. Everything's fine. Doing good. Got a lot of things in the works. Oh, heck yeah! Anything that you can share or not right now? No worries if you can't share, but I would love to know the works. Other than like onions and pickles and ketchup and mustard, you know? Radio stuffs. Ooh, that's exciting. I'm excited for you. I was gonna say, that might be what's... Oh no, there's some books still over there, but... I'll just start grabbing from the stairs. Because that's still upstairs, yeah? Yeah. I mean, there's a landing right there, right? That's still upstairs, yeah? Yeah. It's up a few stairs. Up a stair? Still a stair. I'm counting it. Missing a whole shelf. Meow. Meow. Okay, bye. She's gonna go paint. Oh, Pepper, it's okay. She'll come back. Pepper has a tiny bit of separation anxiety. Just a little bit. Pepper, you want snuggles? You want little snugs? No, she hates me. She's just sitting at the door meowing at it. Poor thing. Bach, thank you for the lurk. And thank you for booping the button. It loves to be booped. Pepper, come here! The birth of curse. Pepper? Pepper Bebe. That is officially her middle name. I mean, we have less than 1,000 books to put away. This is going pretty quick. We're at 54 minutes. Pepper! Pepper Bebe. I wonder if you guys will be able to hear her more because I'm in the living room. She usually does her yearning here. She yearns for the mines. She just doesn't understand why she can't come outside too. Like, we tend to go outside every day and she's like, why can't I go with you? Why am I always stuck here? She used to be able to go outside a lot more often when we lived elsewhere. But because we're in an apartment complex that has so many dogs that are typically off-leash, that it, I don't know, scares me a bit, because I'm like, what if they bolt at her? She can get off the leash so quickly and she doesn't have a safe place to go. She might not know where to go. I'm afraid to lose her. I've already lost a cat in my life. I don't want to lose another one. And she's not even, like, fully mine. I had an indoor cat. We went out on a harness at night. It was almost a decade ago at this point, but I had a cat named Whiskey. Her original name was Princess Purrs because she was so loud when she purred. She was a type of Maine Coon, and she was so cuddly. I loved her so much. And we had two other cats that my mom, like, let outside, and they would do just fine outside. One would go out and explore, say hi to the neighbors, and then come back home. Another one would just go out and basically maybe get, like, I don't know, 10 feet away from the house, but that's as far as she would go. She wouldn't go much further than that. And then, so my mom would love to leave the patio door open and stuff. And, the cats would go out and come back whenever they wanted, and Whiskey was a little different. Like, she'd go outside and act pretty differently. Like, almost skittish. So she went from, like, super social, super cuddly, super, like, I want to be in your arms right now, today, no matter what. But being outside, she was very different. She's like, no one touch me, I'm scared, I'm frightened. Just not the greatest personality, I should say. And, so I had asked my mom, basically just like, hey, could we maybe not let Whiskey outside anymore? Like, she acts like a total different cat. Like, I barely got her to come in one time. And, I was just afraid, like, she's just gonna get out and never come back. And I told my mom that, and she's like, cats always come back. Don't be silly. And, I went over to my dad's house one day, and it was a few days later that I came back and my mom said whiskey got out. And hasn't come back, and so I started to panic because I was like, dang, I don't want to be like, I told you so. But I asked you not to let her outside and you didn't believe me. And so nowadays, I have a really hard time when someone doesn't listen to me. Like a really hard time. And so I immediately grabbed the cat treats and I started walking around the property. We had a 2-acre property. And so I walked it a little bit. I went to the neighbor's house and I walked. I knocked on their door and I asked if I could walk their property first. And then when I was given permission to walk their property, I would walk their property with the treats and shake the treats. Stuff like that. I ended up finding her collar, but I never found her. I made wanted posters. I walked a mile in one direction, and to every single house. I walked a mile in the other direction, and I went to every single house. And yeah. I honestly don't know if I ever, like, saw her, but there was 2 instances where it was like, oh, I might have saw her, or it might have been another outdoor cat that went into this random barn, but that was a place I didn't get permission to walk around, which is fine. So I was like, okay, well, if she's with another cat, maybe it's fine. I don't know if it was her or not. And then there was another instance, which is a little bit more sad, but I was driving past to go to a friend's graduation party, and I swear to goodness I saw a dead cat on the side of the road as if it had been hit by a car. And I thought it was her. And I was with my boyfriend at the time, and I was like, we should turn around to go check. And he said, no, it's not her, don't worry about it. And so after the party, I drove over there to see if it was her, and the cat was gone. Like, the roadkill or whatever. And I asked him if he had talked to my parents saying, like, hey, go pick up the cat or whatever, like, it's hers. Don't let her see it, or not. And he said he didn't do that. But it was just one of those things where I lived, they never picked up roadkill. And it just so happened in the hour or 2 that I was gone, that one got picked up. So I was like, ugh, I never got a close look because I was driving past at 45 miles an hour. That it's one of those things where I don't know if she ever made it. And unfortunately, we were moving like 2 weeks later because I had to go off to college and my parents wanted to move into smaller homes. So it took me years to forgive my mom, because all I really wanted from my mom was for her to go out there and help me. I just wanted her to walk around, go to door with me, and just help me, because it was on her that my cat got out. Like, I didn't care that my cat got out on her watch. It was the fact that she didn't have the time to help me, to put in the support, that kind of stuff, and that's what hurt me the most, was like, I just needed you there, and you couldn't be. But it's a whole decade at this point has passed. So sometimes it still gets me. Hey Sarah, welcome in. Thank you for following. Yeah, sorry. It's a sad topic, but yeah. I still have her tag on my keys, and I bring it with me everywhere I go. Because, I don't know, she was my baby. And I miss her very much. Alright, so I've done all the stairs. And all the top layers, and there's definitely way more books downstairs than there are upstairs. Can confirm. I see ads in the distance. How dare ye? So many books. Okay, we only have like 500 books left to put away. Only 500. I mean, we're at an hour and 5 minutes. That's pretty good. We're getting there. No matches, no same rows or nothing. Nothing's gonna match up. Excuse me. Hiccups, am I right? Okie dokie. I guess I will add that, like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm still on the topic of this cat and losing my cat. My mom did leave the garage door open or ajar to, like, hopefully see that the cat came back. And my mom would sit in the garage for a while waiting, and she put food out and stuff. I put the litter box out to see if she would come back to the litter box. And my mom said she saw her 2 or 3 times trying to come back, but it was just, like, because my mom was there, it kept spooking her away. Like, scaring her in a way. And I was like, I don't know what else to do other than maybe we can go get a live trap or something, like, anything. And I hated the fact that we had to move right at the time that, like, it was a horrible time. It was, I lost my cat, and then my dog literally went insane and was, I don't know, hurting himself in a way of trying to burrow through the walls to the point that he would make his paws and mouth all bloody. It was just, I don't know. Lost the dog, lost the cat. Then we moved out of the house that I was in the longest in my life. And then my parents topped it off with, hey, we're getting a divorce. So it was a really rough time starting college. It was nothing made me want to come home. And it made my relationship with my parents really hard because they didn't understand why I didn't want to be there. And I was like, dude, you are the source of all of this pain that I haven't had time to, like, even work on personally. It was just hard to get through that. And still to this day, I don't think it's, like, our relationship's still pretty, or is hurting still from that. Even though it's been such a long time, it's hard to recover from all of that trauma all at once, all at the same time. Hello says, before we used a harness one night, our cat went to a panic mode and hid and ran. I went out searching the next night and saw him, but he was still in panic and bolted. 5 months later, I called out in the area having a feeling that he was there, and soon after, a lady from the other side of town brought him home to us. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes I wonder if I should go back to that house. It's like got a new owner and stuff now, but like just ask if a cat ever came back that looked like so-and-so. Like I'd show a picture. Like I wouldn't want to ask for her back at that point. Ads, yeah. But because at that point she would have established a family with them. But sometimes I just want the closure. Okay, a majority of these are done. I think I'm there and here. No ad. Yay! No ad. Did you miss anything that I said? Was I still reading your comment when you said that? Or when you went into ads? Oop. Oh, I missed that whole shelf over there. That's okay. I'll get to it. I think it's because I'm working in at such a random direction here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so to this day, I'm, like, terrified of ever letting a cat outside. Like, I know that cats can be outside. There's, like, barn cats and stuff like that, and they can be super feral and whatnot. I just... It's hard after that. Especially because there's just... There's no guarantees, there's no closure, there's no... Yeah, there's just nothing to make you feel better. He spent 2.5 months surviving in the wild, and then 2.5 months living with the lady, who had a garden and other cats. His fur was puffed up the whole time and never purred. He purred for a week when I got him home. When he got home. Literally nonstop. That's so good. When I moved to Finland, I was at the airport, and so I was at the Helsinki airport, which is the main airport of Finland. And you can go down this elevator or go up the elevator. I can't fully remember that, but there's an elevator, and there was a poster inside the elevator that was saying someone was missing their cat, and that it looked like this, and it had gone missing when they were transferring this cat to the car, basically. And I was like, well, I mean, I'll look around, but I don't know if I, like, really have that much time and whatnot. And I was with my boyfriend at the time's family, and we're all getting into the car, and the dad is starting to get into the car, and he's the last one to get in, right? So he's starting to get in, and he literally is like stops in his tracks, and he's like I'm not kidding. I swear I just heard a cat meow. And we all got out of the car. And I was just like, okay, let's just listen. And we heard it meow again. And we're like, oh my god, we hear this cat. Like, this cat is somewhere close. And we're at the bottom level. It's heckin' cold in this parking garage. It's cement everywhere. It's just cars that are parked. And, we just end up, like, looking around a little bit, and I, like, get down, and I see this cat. And I'm like, oh my god, I see it. I see the cat. And so, like, basically, I was the one that I was like, hey, you go over here, you go over there, we'll corral the cat together. I even tried to feed it, and it was not wanting to eat any food. And I was like, let's just corral this cat, and as soon as it gets close to anyone, you grab it. And it, like, it just didn't want to move, so then I ended up going to grab the cat, and I wish I had a camera so you can see this, but I, like, grabbed the cat, pulled it towards my chest, and I held it so tight. I didn't want it to go anywhere. Like, they could still breathe and stuff, but, like, I didn't want it to go anywhere. And, I had never felt a cat shake so bad. I didn't know if it was just cold and it was shivering, or if it was scared so it was shaking. And I was almost in tears holding this cat because I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, this poor thing. And I was like, someone get the poster, someone call that number. Turns out the cat's name was Mona Lisa. She was from Toronto, and they were moving to Finland themselves as well. And I was like, dang, that's really scary. Like, you're very much not in the same place. Like, there's not even the same language that you hear. So, like, Mona Lisa was very used to English, so it was good that, like, I don't know, that we were using English, I guess. I don't know. But we called, and the owner ended up coming to grab the cat, and, yeah, it made me feel so much better, because I was like, I lost my cat. And, like, she never got to be returned. And I'm just so glad. Like, that cat was in that parking garage for 3 days. I couldn't imagine moving to a new country, losing my cat, and trying to be okay after that. You know? Like, you're so uncomfortable already because you're in a new space, a new country, a different language. Good dad-in-law too, yeah. I was so glad he said something when he heard something. I'm glad he heard something. I was totally already in the car, so I didn't hear a single thing. I was just like, ugh. I was so happy to get that cat back to its owner. We ended up getting a photo of the cat when they got home. Like, all snuggled up and stuff, and I was like, yes, this is what I lived for! This is what it is! Okay, I think it's mostly just the other side. I think this side might be done? And family listened to you. They did. If I've ever learned anything, that's the most important thing in life, is to just show up and give your effort. Showing up is the first step. Even if you don't give effort after that, that's fine. But showing up is the most important thing. Less than 100 books to put away. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I do that at least. Good. Okay, with this playthrough almost finished, I'm wondering if I should get to the other game today or just call it. I might still get to the other game. I don't know how long that other game is. But hey, if it ever turns into a VOD, that means that gets cut down and it's not a 3-hour VOD. Is there still anything over here that needed to be put away? I don't think so. I feel like I'm running out of books for the amount of shelves I still have. But maybe not. Seven books away! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Where's the space that needs 5? I feel like it's like half a shelf somewhere. Hold on. Sadly, we said goodbye to our cat in January, and he was coming up to 16 years old and got very ill. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Ah, it's just gonna be randomly about. Okay, that's fun. No, that's fine. What are we at? An hour and 22 minutes. Okay, I gotta get this done within an hour and a half. Yeah, so to finish this in under 3 hours, you definitely need the perks. The perks definitely help. But I don't... That's gonna be hard. 3 hours? Because it just takes you an hour and a half to put the books away, but to also know exactly where they're supposed to go, that's hard. It looks like it gets easier as you unlock perks. Yeah, definitely. I mean, even when I did my 2 playthroughs before this one, like, my first playthrough felt like it was taking forever, and then I was finally getting the perks, and then it went way faster. Oh, there's one. Okay, 2 more books. Okay, that's the entirety of the upstairs. Oh, see, here's this, too. This action. which just gets the books out of your hands and puts them right in front of you. Oh, there's one. Alright, one more spot. And we still got 6 minutes to do it. There it is. No, that's a dark book. Okay. That's fine. No, it's fine. I'll find the spot. I'll find it. It's probably in a... Faster! Faster! Probably in a deep, dark corner somewhere. That was a dark book. Dark sense of humor teasing you like that. There it is. Boop. Let me in. The principal is really strict. Are you certain you want to leave? Yes. No pizza this time. I got the achievement. You're fired. It's called You're Fired. Congratulations, you completed the game in an hour and 25 minutes and 33 seconds. Books, shelves arranged, 0 of 400. Magic used, 0. Magic unlock, 4 of 9. And then keys used, 4 of 4. Let's read our evaluation, huh? Let's see what the principal has to say about us. Congratulations! You're fired. To the librarian. I have the best books. Thousands of beautiful, high-quality books. People come from all over to see my collection. It's a magnificent sight, and I had a vision to build the best library in the world, maybe the greatest ever. But I look at my shelves today, and what do I see? A total disaster. The books are everywhere. No order, no system, just a complete and total mess. It's a disgrace. You were lazy, you were careless, and you were disrespectful to my best and most amazing gold standard organization. You had one job. Put the books back. Just one job, and you failed. You're low energy, you're incompetent, and you turned my beautiful library into a big mess of a warehouse. I don't hire people who make messes. I hire people who win. And you're a loser. I've decided to clean up this library, and I'm starting with you. You're fired. Get out of my library. Principal Merlin, University of Celeste Hall. And he signed it. Yep. We're fired. Perfect. Love to see it. GG.